Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to be installing these 1.5 inch lowering brackets for the seat. I think that'll just help me get a little bit better visibility and fit in the car a little bit nicer. So let's see how hard this thing is to do. This is the before, and hopefully we get a nice drop out of this. Here's our before. Stay tuned for the after.
Miata is always the answer.
Here are the two pieces that the kit comes with. We are going to have to remove the seat and then adjust the rails, do a little splicing, dicing, cutting, and pop these bad boys on. Shouldn't be too difficult, but let's see. First step is to take out the seat. There is some cables for the heated seats. We need to unplug that. Then there's 2 bolts in the front and 2 bolts in the back. So let's just do that really quick and pop this seat out. Okay, that was easy. Now let's just do these front bolts and then we'll slide it and do the back bolts. What do you think, 14? Any takers? Yep. Okay. Let's see if this comes out easy or not. All right. So I will say that there are, different generations of NCs and then also different types of seats. This is the seat that has the ability to go up and down, and therefore your application might be different than mine. This did include some directions which have been helpful, and I'm deciding to take the rails off so that I can work on the bench, and it'll just be a little bit easier for me. And they were just simply held on by these 6mm bolts, so that wasn't too difficult. So like I said, I will just continue to follow the steps. Now that I have this separated, I will work on the bench. One difference I'm seeing immediately is that there's just bolts holding this on here and here. Looks like it's a 12 mil. I saw other people had to drill out like rivets. That should make it really easy for me. We'll see if so, yeah, and that's what's coming out. That's what's replacing it. Piece of cake. So now's the tricky part. We have to make 2 cuts. First, we're going to cut off the inner rail. So we slid it back, and now we'll cut off the inner rail on both sides. Then we will slide it forward and then cut off the outer rail. So just read the directions, make sure you read it a couple times before you do it, and yeah, good luck. Let's see if this works. Okay, this one is smaller. Okay, so I'm going to snug these up, and then I'm going to just try them in the car. I'm not going to put it on the seat first. I'm not going to put it on the seat. Just put the rails in and see how that works. The last step, it says, is to cut the carpet. So we'll see if that's necessary for us. But let's just put it in, see what happens, see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, the rails fit in there nicely. It was a good test fit. I'm now going to take them off, make sure all the bolts are tight. Then I'm going to put it on the seat, and then we'll put the seat back into the car, and that should be it. Easy peasy. Well, I'm happy to report that I've been driving this car for a couple weeks now after doing the modification, and yeah, outstanding. I would definitely recommend this. The drop is nice, the position is good, but the real noticeable difference is when you put the top up and you have that extra inch or inch and a half from your head hitting the top. Here we are inside the car. That's that extra gap that you afford after doing this easy modification. Would definitely recommend it to you if you're a taller person, and something you can very easily do in just a day or so. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.